Ladies and gentlemen, Winnie Odinga is a genius politician. Winnie Odinga has strategically managed to eliminate Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna from the ODM succession equation. Allow me to ask you this question. Who are some of the potential leaders within ODM party who could have succeeded Raila Amolo Odinga? Let me just give you a list. Oburu Odinga is currently serving as a transitional leader. But there is Gladys Wanga, there is Opiyo Wandayi, there is Simba Arati, there is Hassan Joho, of course there is James Orengo, then there is Babu Owino, then there is Edwin Sifuna, and of course Winnie Odinga. If you studied that list very closely, three names were the future of ODM party. Winnie Odinga, Babu Owino, and Edwin Sifuna. Of course, to some extent, you could also mention Gladys Wanga. Those were the youthful leaders with the potential of succeeding Raila Amolo Odinga. Then after the death of Raila Odinga, war erupted in ODM party. And two camps emerged. There was the camp that was supporting Oburu Odinga, which were predominantly pro-broad-based government, and the other camp opposed to Oburu Odinga, who were opposed to broad-based government. Then Winnie Odinga started strategizing on how to eliminate the biggest threat from ODM party, Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna. And clearly, Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna did not see this coming. Let me explain how she did it, because in this video, I want to demonstrate to you guys how the departure, because on Friday, ODM party will hold its NDC. That will end the fate of Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino in ODM party. But Winnie Odinga will remain in ODM party. Before I do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, after the death of Raila Amolo Odinga, the ODM party, the cartels within ODM party, hurriedly nominated Oburu Odinga to succeed Raila Amolo Odinga.
That we endorse Honorable Dr. Oburu Odinga as the new acting party leader and urge the party rank and file to accord him all the necessary support and cooperation to enable him guide the party through this difficult time. That in honor of his legacy as a unifier who brought together people of all shades of views and from diverse social, economic, geographical backgrounds, ODM shall continue on the path of embracing diversity and continue the struggle for equity, justice, and peace here at home and beyond our borders.
Oburu Odinga is the elder brother to Raila Odinga, which meant there was no way Winnie Odinga could now then come out forcefully to fight the brother, to the father. But Winnie Odinga also had ambitions. So what did she do? The first thing she did was to play hardball. And that came out clearly during the ODM Act 20 celebrations. From her speech, she really attracted the support of the ODM support base, because the brand of politics she played there is the kind of politics which most people liked in ODM, in Raila Amolo Odinga. Listening.
ODM si chama kilichojazaliwa kama siri. Nasikia kuna wengine ambao wanatembea nasi mchana lakini usiku wanajaribu kuuza hii chama. Haiwezekani. ODM was not born in a bedroom. It was not made in a bedroom. So its future will not be discussed as pillow talk. It has been the heartbeat of the Kenyan people for 20 years. ODM was born from protest. It was raised in resistance. And the people of ODM have time and time again bled, sweat, and shed tears for this country called Kenya. We are sorry that we don't always get it right. Oleni. But we will never be sorry for being inconvenient. They like to call us a party of goons. What we're doing is nation building. Nation building is untidy. Nation building is inconvenient. Nation building is uncomfortable. Nation building has left us in tears as ODM, as the People's Party, time and time again. But we, ODM, belong to the people, and we will continue growing because the young people of ODM have conviction. It means something. Aki ya Mungu, it means something that after Baba's death, these young people are still sitting in this place because they have When it came to the matter of this broad-based government, the people of ODM entrusted one person with the management of that relationship. And that person was Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. That relationship is complicated. And therefore, we are looking and we are wondering, those that are taking it upon themselves to manage it now, are they capable of managing that relationship? I don't think that is a question for me to answer. That is a question for the people of ODM to answer. And party leader is why I'm requesting we need to go back to the people and have an NDC and see who the people want to pick to manage that same relationship.
Through that statement, Winnie Odinga sent a very serious statement to the ODM party. Then after that, she then executed something which most people did not see. Winnie Odinga aligned herself with the Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna. Because clearly, most ODM supporters were for Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna because they felt that ODM party hurried in appointing Oburu Odinga as the party leader, and also that it was premature for the party to declare that they were not going to have a presidential candidate in 2027. Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna was insisting that ODM party should produce a presidential candidate, and therefore they enjoyed massive support across the country.
Okay, kwa majina mnaitwa Janeko Jenzi, na nataka kuambia Winnie Odinga, niliona umeenda kwa hiyo timu ya Oburu Odinga kina Gladys Wanga Masangwenya. Nataka kuambia hivi Winnie Odinga, umekuwa ukitudanganya ya kwamba uko na Babu Owino, uko na Sifuna. Mimi Winnie Odinga, mimi huwa nakushuku sana. Na mimi huwa najua wewe ni msaliti kwa sababu kuna siku yenye Oburu Odinga na Gladys Wanga walienda Mombasa wakatangaza ya kwamba wametoa Sifuna kama Secretary General. Sifuna aliita press briefing. Ulikuwa hapo. Vinye ulipewa microphone uongee, ulikataa kuongea. Mbona ulikataa? Wewe Winnie Odinga.
So Winnie Odinga aligned herself with them. So by aligning herself with that group, Winnie Odinga achieved one thing. She realized that Oburu Odinga had the support there. Then there were members of ODM party who are going with this group. So by aligning herself with that group, she strategically ensured that she also won the support of the rebels. And that's how now she had them. That's why, for those who follow the politics in the Republic of Kenya very closely, when Winnie Odinga announced that she was going to participate in the NDC, a lot of people were really worried, especially the Sifuna group.
Ati wananikaribisha nyumbani. Ati wananikaribisha. Nilienda wapi bana? Utawasemea labda wanafikiri nilienda Arusha. Hiyo ni kazi tu. Hiyo ni mambo ya yala. Mimi hii chama, hii nyumba yetu, hii nyumba ambayo tulijenga, hii nyumba ambayo babangu alijenga. Mimi Winnie Odinga natoka hapa nikienda wapi?
And lastly, when Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino and James Orengo made it very, very clear that they were not going to participate in the NDC, Winnie Odinga emerged from nowhere and decided to take control of ODM Nairobi chapter. And what did they do? First of all, they made Winnie Odinga the leader of the group, and then demanded for the position of the deputy party leader. And Winnie Odinga is likely to get that position. What Winnie Odinga wants to do, she wants to use that position now to be right at the center of ODM activities. That was genius. So as we speak on 27th, which is Friday, Babu Owino, Sifuna, and the rest will automatically be kicked out of the party. Winnie Odinga will find her way right at the center of ODM party.
Mimi, hii chama, hii nyumba yetu, hii nyumba ambayo tulijenga, hii nyumba ambayo babangu alijenga. Mimi Winnie Odinga natoka hapa nikienda wapi?
Kama wajumbe wa Nairobi, tumesema tuongezewe nafasi ya deputy party leaders wakuwa 4, Winnie akiwa mmoja wao. Na wengi watauliza, kwani hii ni chama ya family? Winnie Odinga na Oburu Oginga ni watu wawili tofauti.
So kwa hivyo, when it comes to party positions, those that have put their lives on the line should be the first people to be considered for party positions. I cannot deny Nairobi, it's right. So kwa hivyo, we will go there. Nairobi must have a seat on the table. Nairobi comes with 1 million votes from ODM. Nairobi will have its say. And on March 27th, we will have our day. Asanteni sana. It's time for ODM. Sasa.
Through that move, in my view, Winnie Odinga has successfully managed, because let's assume, where will Oburu Odinga be in the next 5 years? Where? Now let me explain to you what Winnie has achieved. Number one, Winnie Odinga has now reduced competition in ODM party. Because let's say we go for an election in 2027, then Winnie Odinga will be with her father. And Winnie Odinga will succeed in her bid. I think she's running either for MP or Women Rep or even Senate in Nairobi. Let's assume she will succeed. In ODM party at that time, Oburu will be out of equation. Maybe Wandai, maybe Joho, all those other guys, maybe Arati shall have been managed in Kisii if he will be defeated. Gladys Wanga, second-term governor, may be very unpopular. So the only threat would have been those two. Now they are out of equation. So she shall have succeeded in ensuring that the competition in ODM party is reduced. That's the first thing. Number two, through that, Winnie will then now be able to retain the dad's party. There was an event over the weekend in Bondo where Oburu Odinga was officially endorsed. Ruth Odinga made a statement there that ODM party will remain a family party. Even if Oburu Odinga will not be the leader, someone from the family will have to be the leader. It will be easy for Oburu to exit the scene and Winnie takes over. Know that she's part and parcel of the party. Because if she won't be part and parcel of the party during the NDC, the party will move on. And should anything happen to Oburu, I can assure you, Winnie will automatically now take over the party, his father's party. Because the competition, if Babu was there, if Sifuna were there, then the two would have been the biggest threat for her. That one I can assure you. And if you look at it, number 3, Winnie has also now managed to be the bridge between the firebrand and the conformist. You see, ODM party was going to be split right in the middle. If Winnie Odinga had joined Edwin Sifuna's group, it was going to be split and the firebrand would be there. But what has Winnie done? Winnie came, aligned herself with the firebrand, then made a tactical retreat. And as she made that tactical retreat, The supporters who are also going with those people, most of them also made the retreat. That's why the ODM Nairobi chapter is now fully behind them. Is now fully behind her. The truth is, ODM is going to split. But Winnie has now managed to bring those who would have gone that side, most of them, and now she's bringing them back during that NDC. And importantly, if the NDC will nominate her as one of the deputy party leader, and even if that will not happen, she's likely to be nominated to some position which will allow her to sit at the central management committee of the ODM party. Winnie Odinga will put herself right at the center of the decision-making organs of ODM party, which means if ODM party were to make any decision, she will have to be there to oppose or to accept. Oppose, even if those decisions will be ratified against her wish, but at least she will be able to know, okay, Junet, I'm okay. Gladys, what you have put, she will be able to know the thinking. Right now, what happens is that she's operating under guesswork. So for me, if you are to ask me, Winnie Odinga, strategically, I don't know whether knowingly or unknowingly, has now managed to reduce competition from the biggest threats in the party as far as ODM succession politics is concerned. Let me hear your thoughts. I could be wrong, but most of the time, I'm always right. This is Makwiny. Until next time, bye-bye.